Hey guys, AJ here back with another one for you. So guys, what do I always say about female cops, right? The Ponytail Patrol, they're useless! Useless, guys. I have a series documenting this, guys, so make sure to check out the playlist at the end. Guys, female cops are useless, right? Guys, breaking news. Look at this. NYPD's $400K per year top earner, Quatisha Epps, is retiring early as astronomical overtime pay is investigated, guys. Look at that. Look at that, scamming the city out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. Clown world, right? So guys, we'll get into this. Before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment, guys. Join my Discord. Check out my locals, guys. And guys, look at this, right? So the NYPD's highest paid employee who shoveled in more than $400,000 last year filed for retirement this week and then was suspended amid an IAB probe and her astronomical overtime. Lieutenant Quatisha Epps will retire just 20 years with the department, an early exit that will impact her pension and cost her a $12,000 a year supplement for cops who reach the 2-decade mark, right? Now, guys, let's get out the race card here because we're going to need this, right? Now, guys, before we go any further, there was a woke, you're strong and independent NYPD video on this.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And this knucklehead, she was part of it. Guys, check this out.
I am the only female in the Manhattan South Homicide Squad.
When I was a little girl, I was a bit of a tomboy.
I used to be very quiet and I barely spoke.
When I was a little girl, I was always the protector.
I found my voice in giving a voice to someone else.
When I was a little girl,
those neighborhood cops, they would come by.
There she is.
I was probably 12, 13 years old.
We're trying to teach them how to...
There she is, guys. Quatisha Epps. Look at that, guys. She's not the Ponytail Patrol. She's the bald-headed patrol. Hey, guys, look at this haircut. Look at this haircut.
Lesbian.
Look at that.
to turn the rope for a double dutch.
There were always 2 transit police officers who made it their business to get involved in the game and play with us.
To see this lady in uniform, why would I not want to be that? Like, this is your job. You get to play jump rope outside with the kids.
It looks like that's all you were doing, you dunderhead. You weren't working. You weren't showing up to work. You have the nerve to be charging overtime, signing your own time cards. Absolutely insane, guys. And now she's on the news, and now she's cooked. I hope that they throw her in jail. Clown world. I told you guys. Girl power. Girls in the NYPD. We're so awesome. Please. Look at that. So anyways, leaving money on the table is seemingly uncharacteristic for Epps, who raised eyebrows by pulling in roughly $204,000 in overtime last year for her admin job. And when the NYPD chief of department, Jeffrey Madry's office. Sources told the Post that Epps' whopping overtime was capped after the Post exclusive report last month on her pay. She was also told that she'd be put back on patrol, and apparently an appetizing prospect at her cushy desk job. There's no way she was going to go out on patrol. And this is her, guys. The same one from the video. Trying to be girl power. We're so awesome. Ponytail patrol. Right? Or bald-headed patrol. Well, look at this. Epps, 51, also faced an IAB investigation in overtime. They were saying that she falsified overtime hours and signed off on time slips herself. So she's signing off on her own time slips. Look at that. As well as complaints of her coming into work late, leaving early, or not showing up at all.
Just like a woman.
They say she averaged 74 hours a week. The overtime plus her $164,000 base salary pushed her total compensation past $400,000 and made her the highest paid NYPD employee. Look at that. Her boss only makes $292,000 a year. Look at that. Her eye-watering overtime rankled many rank-and-file cops. Someone says, what administrative work makes you stay at work 115 to 200 hours every effing month? One cop said, look at this. This is a ponytail patrol. Look at this. Her stupid picture here. Y'all show up and I show out, please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Guys, can you tell me any benefit to having knuckleheads like this in the police department? Right? Why? Why? Can you imagine? Guys, you're in trouble. You call the cops and this knucklehead shows up? You'd be screwed. Look at this. With patrol duty and a probe looming, Epps filed paperwork on Monday for a vested separation retirement. Her last day will be January 4th, and she was suspended without pay on Wednesday. The early retirement of 19 years means that she'll get roughly half of what she put into her pension, but she's still slated to collect $16,000 a month. Look at that. Look at that. So the department has 30 days to investigate before the pension goes into effect. Guys, the ponytail patrol in full effect, man. Why? There's some comments here. Hold on. Let's see. By the way, guys, look at this. Why? Why? I don't understand. This is what DEI gets you. Look, so someone says, so she worked on average about 34 hours a week for overtime for a total work week of 74 hours, about 12 hours a day in a 6-day work week, or 15 hours a day. To me, that's excessive, and management should be held accountable. Yep, that's true. But guys, look, this person's thinking that she's telling the truth. This is a woman. If she was doing honest work in those hours and not bilking the system, I can't blame her for working the extra hours. Are you serious? Are you serious? Look at that.
Some people are really fucking stupid.
Look at that. This person says she was clearly falsifying these hours. Here, let me get my logo out of the way. Look at this. So the overtime pay was intentional and just spiked her annual pension to $192,000. Look at that. She's retiring and her annual pension is going to be $22,000 more than her annual salary of $167,000. That, my friends, is stealing. Especially when you consider she only worked 19 years and is leaving $12,000 on the table. Look at that. Look at that, man. This guy says, I was a city worker for 44 years in the computer department that was ran 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We were constantly understaffed, yet no one made close to that many overtime hours. Our overtime was capped. Facts. Look at that. Someone says there's zero chance that Quatisha's record-setting overtime is legitimate, particularly with a desk job. Not even overworked homicide detectives or counter bad people that blow up stuff operators rack up that kind of overtime. Man, oh man. Guys, let me know what you guys think, right? Guys, the Ponytail Patrol strikes again. You know what I'm saying? All right, you guys, AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. I'm out of here, guys.